And originally we were both pregnant at the same time.
Oh, really?
Yeah, for a short time.
For a short time, yeah. But then obviously it hasn't continued. And I think, I don't know, we've been through quite a lot of it now, so I don't know if we're kind of at a bit of a crossroads whether to do it again or not. It's cost a lot of money.
Yeah, I bet.
And it's taken a lot of time and a lot of emotional heartache as well. So I don't know whether or not really I want to put myself through it anymore.
Yeah.
When Rach lost hers, I was worried about her, obviously, because I'm still pregnant, and it must have been really hard for her going through seeing me get bigger and knowing that she hadn't had that.
I love living in Birmingham. I'm the city mouse and Lauren is the country mouse.
I'm becoming more city-based. But
I get a bit panicked when I'm not near a big town, don't I? And I like everything that's here.
You have no sense of direction. It took you 2 years to work out how to get back to our house.
Shut up, please. Be quiet and have a baby.
From when I was 9, I've been down in Cornwall, so living on the seaside and the surfing. And I think it'd be nice for us to eventually move down there, wouldn't it? But it would. Okay, I'm alone in my thoughts.
Maybe when I'm like 65.
Yeah, no, if you're retiring, maybe.
Yeah.
Thank you. So, what we'll do first is just check you over, check your observations and so on. Just run through a bit of your history, and then the doctors will come and see you.
Okay.
Check you over, check your consent, and the anaesthetist will come and see you as well. And then we'll have a baby. Do we know what we're having?
A girl.
Oh, lovely. And am I right in thinking you've got a little girl already?
Yeah.
Maisie.
Oh, lovely. And how old's Maisie?
She's 3. Just turned 3.
We met at a rugby club. We played rugby together.
So with the electives, we do try and get you home sort of after 24 hours.
Get in, get out.
Get up, get moving. Yeah.
So I'd been in the rugby team for a while, and then Lauren had come along with a friend from university. I didn't really, no offence, I didn't really take much notice, just a random person that came to rugby. Lauren just came over and started talking to me, and that was the end of that,
I made a
really.
beeline a bit, didn't I?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And that was it.
Yeah, and that was it.
She never went home. That was the end. Yeah.
You can't say that.
What's happened?
Oh, do you know what I forgot?
What?
Our slippers. I think I might have put the horrendous ones in there.
I think it took me quite a while to be happy with who I was, really. It took me a while to accept that I was gay, and that was actually okay.
Whereabouts in the bag are they?
What do you mean whereabouts in the bag? Is a bag?
I don't think they are in here.
I wasn't really open enough to say this is definitely what I want, but that changed obviously when I met Ray.
It's quite a special thing to find someone that you can see a future with, really.
I kind of thought that it was never going to happen really for me, that I just couldn't see myself settling down.
I think I'll fit a gym session in today.
Shut up. You're not going to the gym today.
Can I go tomorrow?
If you go to the gym today, there's a divorce on the cards.
What about tomorrow? Lauren hadn't come out to her parents yet. I'd come out, but Lauren hadn't come out to her parents. And she didn't want to tell them until she was sure that she'd met somebody that she was going to stay with.
6:45. I might go to that one. Well, you would have had a nice night's sleep.
Hopefully.
Especially without me in the bed.
Yes.
Starfishing.
Getting up and down to go for a wee every 5 seconds. I felt extremely nervous. Being the first, not just the first woman, but the first person that Lauren had ever taken home in a relationship. It's like the last parade, isn't it? Like I go home, get a night's sleep,
And then back.
ready for the onslaught of when the baby comes home and there's no more sleep.
Ever.
Ever. It's not what they'd expected. They're brilliant, by the way. Her parents are brilliant and they're so supportive and so accepting. But it's always a bit of a shock.
I'm excited.
Well, I was quite excited this morning. I'm just a bit bored at the moment.
I've always wanted children, and we'd always said once we were married we'd look into all the different options, because there are a lot of options and it is a bit of a minefield. It's not as easy as man and woman, so we have to think about different avenues to go down, and that's what we did.
Do that way around.
That's the rules. For me, gender is on a spectrum, and some people are more towards being a woman and some people are more towards being a man, although we're both one or the other, and I'm definitely a woman. But carrying for me feels very wrong.
Have you got a camera? What would you rather use?
Phone's probably better though, isn't it?
Yeah. I'm not very good at photographs at the best of times.
No, you're not. What, taking them or being in them?
Either one.
I think out of the two of us, I've always had the desire to carry a child more than Rach did. So it was, I'll carry first and then we'll look at our other options. And we decided to use a donor.
Oh, yeah, you're right. You okay? Just going to say sorry, there's a bit of a wait. The first one, the really complicated one, they've just finished. Okay, so there's one more and then it's going to be you next.
Yeah. So another hour and a half or so?
Yeah, that's
12, half 12-ish.
Yeah.
We selected our donor very, very carefully. We do know him and I have a lot of respect for him as a person. He's an amazing person, and we did agree that he would be the only donor that we would use. So if there was some reason that he wasn't able to help us anymore, then that's the end of our journey. It's really important for us for the children to be genetically linked.
You know, there's times in your life when you know something big's going to happen, like when we had our first child, or the day before we got married.
Big event in your life.
Yeah, but a really good
Lovely one. Now, how did you go about the pregnancy? Was it donor?
Yeah, same donor as Maisie, this one is.
Maisie is my child. She couldn't be more my child. And actually, in many ways, she's very like Lauren, but she is very like me, just the mannerisms she's picked up. But it would be lovely to have a child that looks like me.
Oh yeah, that covers your whole foot. That goes on your whole foot.
Yeah,
and
no,
that's the
your
bottom bit
toes
there.
just stick out there like that.
No, there, bottom end. You don't stick your toes out of it.
Oh.
You do the sock puppet.
Can you imagine, right? Imagine if I was sitting here now, heavily pregnant. I mean, it would have been amazing, but it would have been hard. Imagine if, because I would have been tired by now. You're tired, aren't you, at the end of this pregnancy? And I would have been close to the end as well, so I would have been like really tired, really struggling, and trying to carry your bags and go back and forward, look after Maisie. I would have been like, oh my God, I'm dying.
For the second child, we'd had a harebrained idea to maybe both get pregnant at the same time.
I said to work, I might bring a little squirming human in next week for you all to see if anyone does the comment from last time.
Oh, she looks like you.
Oh, she really looks like you. Yeah. Yeah, you're so funny. She certainly didn't look anything like me. She looked like you.
One of the only reasons why Lauren agreed to us doing it at the same time is because she never thought it was going to work. And when it worked, I think she was very surprised and kind of a bit like, oh my God, look what you've done.
Let's see what this one looks like when she comes out. You, again, hopefully.
Big bonus.
Yeah.
It was really exciting, the thought of having 3 kids and having the 2 that were so close together and be like twins but not. But yeah, unfortunately that wasn't to be, and I think that rocked us both a little bit.
And originally we were both pregnant at the same time.
Oh, really?
Yeah, for a short time.
For a short time, yeah. But then obviously it hasn't continued. And I think, I don't know, we've been through quite a lot of it now, so I don't know if we're kind of at a bit of a crossroads whether to do it again or not. It's cost a lot of money.
Yeah, I bet.
And it's taken a lot of time and a lot of emotional heartache as well, so I don't know whether or not really I want to put myself through it anymore.
Yeah.
When Rach lost hers, I was worried about her, obviously, because I'm still pregnant, and it must have been really hard for her going through seeing me get bigger and knowing that she hadn't had that.
So yeah, we'll see. And also we've got a new baby coming. I want to concentrate on the new baby for a little while.
Spend time with this little one.
Yeah.
Amazing.
But actually, I think now potentially turns a corner with it, and we've both started to get more excited with the fact that we're going to have a baby very soon.
And to be quite frank, I'm quite career focused, and the thought of being at home, I like being a parent.
Yeah.
For 3 kids.
Oh my,
No way she'll cope.
no way,
No
on
way.
this
She
earth.
get cabin fever.
Would have been a bit crazy. They would have managed.
Yeah, of course I would have.
Is that a door knock?
Yeah.
Yeah. Hello. Yep. Yep.
This second baby is really important to our family. I'm not going to say it completes our family. because we're hoping that we may be able to have a third.
So we'll help you move your legs because they might already be a little bit on the heavy side. That's it. Relax them down. There we go.
I would still like to have a genetic child, but if it doesn't happen, I feel extremely fortunate that I have got 2 children that I love. I don't even have the second child yet, but I will love massively, and I'll have a family, and I feel very fortunate for that.
Did you sleep very well last night?
No, neither of us had a very good night's sleep.
That's often the way is the reason why you feel a bit cautious, because you're actually tired.
I have another child who keeps getting out of bed and who's been up since 5 o'clock this morning, so...
How old's they?
3.
People have asked us quite a few times, does she call you mum and mummy? And we said, we were never going to do that. It would always be whatever she sort of came up with.
Oh, bye.
It's just mum and other mummy, isn't it?
Mum and other mummy.
If she says mummy and gets the wrong one, she'll be like, no, not you, other mummy.
Yeah.
And that's just, and that makes us laugh. We both have parents, and to her, that is just the most normal thing in the world.
How long does it take to get her out?
Normally only a few minutes.
Have they started?
Yeah.
Oh. Can't believe she's going to be here in a minute.
Any minute.
Right, quite a bit of pushing now. It's just to get the little one out.
Oh my gosh, hello.
Did you want to cut the cord?
Yeah.
Yeah? So if I give you that, so if you cut just above that clamp, I'll keep my hand there so you won't get baby. So just that side. Lovely.
We're pretty normal, really. We're 2 girls, but we're pretty normal.
What is normal, though? There's so many different makeups of families. What is normal?